Happy Friday, everybody. I'm meteorologist Ben Derry. Thanks for checking out KARE 11 Plus. The cold is starting to move in. We have issued a weather impact alert beginning Saturday. We're talking midnight tonight, all the way through noon on Sunday as this extended stretch of Arctic air moves its way through the region. We typically see Arctic blasts like this about 2 or 3 times in a season, but the fact that it's happening basically before mid-December is a little bit unusual, which is why we're adding a little bit more emphasis to this. Bitterly cold temperatures, that's the main impact. We need to use caution if you're outdoors. Spending extended time outdoors, you got to wear your extra layers, cover your extremities, because it doesn't take long for frostbite to set in when we're talking about wind chill values this cold. Cold advisory has been issued by the National Weather Service. It includes most of Minnesota and a good chunk of Wisconsin as well. That goes into effect at midnight tonight. Bitter cold temperatures and again wind chill value as low as 35 degrees below zero. Frostbite takes about 15 minutes to set in when the wind chill value is that cold. We're already on the cold side of a frontal system that moved through earlier today. You can see a gusty northwest wind that's beginning to ramp up. We've already seen wind speeds sustained between 20 and 30 miles per hour across western Minnesota. We've also noticed a few flurries as well. That's not necessarily adding up on the roads. However, the flurries combined with some snowfall on the ground is creating some difficult driving conditions across parts of western and central Minnesota. So winter weather advisory for these areas highlighted in purple until 3 o'clock this afternoon. Again, it's not because of snow falling from the sky. It's just areas of blowing snow with the gusts around 35 miles per hour. It includes areas along the Red River Valley, the Alexandria area out towards Ortonville, Wilmer, Litchfield, down towards the Gaylord, Hutchinson area, about as south and east as the Sibley County area and McLeod County as well. And again, that expires mid-afternoon. Here's a look at temperatures that are on the decline across Minnesota. Already sub-zero across the Red River Valley. And let's look further north and west. And yes, it does get quite a bit colder. These numbers that you're seeing over the Canadian prairies are actual air temperatures. And look at this. Watson Lake in the Yukon Territory right now, 52 degrees below zero. That is some serious cold. And again, those are air temperatures. Let's factor in the wind chill. Look at all the 40s below zero. Saskatoon, Key Lake, all 40 degrees below zero or colder. Winnipeg even 32 below. This same air mass is headed our way, and we're not looking at 40 or 50 below, but still it can be dangerous if you're not prepared for it. The good news with this cold snap is it's not going to last much more than about 48 hours. We'll probably see about 40 hours of sub-zero air beginning this evening all the way through probably early to mid-afternoon on Sunday. But by the time we get into Monday of next week, that coldest air moves off to the east. Mild Pacific air begins to move into the region, and we are looking at a thaw as we head into the middle part of next week. We'll probably be in the mid-20s by Monday and then back into the upper 30s, even near 40. At least for a brief time as we head into Tuesday and even Wednesday afternoon. So let's talk more about the main impacts from this. 40 plus hours below zero. Wind chill value this weekend between 20 and 30 below, at least for some time. Cover exposed skin and make sure you are dressing in layers. This is where temperatures bottom out. These are forecast low temperatures for Sunday morning. Look at that, teens and even 20s below zero. So if you are a fan of that cold weather fun where you throw, the boiling water up in the air to watch it vaporize or wet some pants down and then freeze them standing up, this is the time to do that. That would be early Sunday morning. By this time, the wind will be fairly light, so not as much of a wind chill factor. But by the time we get into Sunday afternoon, the wind starts to ramp up from the south and west. That'll help to warm us up at least a little bit. So look at these temperatures dropping into the single digits for high temperatures Saturday and Sunday, 25 Monday, and then 37 for a forecast high as we head into Tuesday. And with that being said, with all the snow that we've had so far, we're going to be talking about ice dam potential as we head into the weekend and early next week. So just keep in mind, we'll be starting to have those conversations, especially as we see temperatures fluctuate back above the freezing mark. We could be looking at some water damage issues as we have a lot of snow on our roofs already, considering the time of year. Look outside. You'll notice some flurries today, but that's pretty much all that's going to fall. Falling temperatures, 18 above, pretty much where we'll be for a brief moment before those temperatures continue to fall through the rest of the day today. We'll probably see temperatures in the single digits by about 4 or 5 o'clock this afternoon, and probably below zero for air temperatures in the Twin Cities by about 9 o'clock this evening. And again, not warming above zero until we get into next week. Until we get to Sunday afternoon, beg your pardon. So here's your weekend forecast. Today is certainly the warmest day. Breezy, but not as windy heading into Saturday. And you can see region-wide sub-zero all day, but we will see some sunshine, so it'll at least look a little bit warmer outside. And by Sunday, bitter cold temperatures to start and then warming into the single digits by the afternoon. And with that southerly breeze heading into Sunday night, temperatures will probably warm throughout Sunday night and into Monday. So 25 above is what we'll manage on Monday. And then notice we're back up above the freezing mark for at least a few days in a row next Tuesday, Wednesday, and even Thursday. So we are looking at some warmer temperatures, a little bit of melting taking place during that time, but I think our snowpack is still going to remain intact because we're not talking serious warms. And by the time we head into, say, Thursday and Friday of next week, temperatures do cool off at least a little bit. Maybe some snow shower activity heading into Thursday, but looking further out, the next 7 to 10 days, we don't have any major snow systems in the forecast. So the main headline is cold temperatures this weekend, moderating heading into next week, and then more seasonal air by next weekend.